there guys, D-Gamer here, and welcome to another review. Now, this isn't going to be a game trailer review and reaction, but this is actually going to be kind of like a web page reaction or whatever you'd call it. But, recently, recently there was news announced that there was going to be a new Transformers movie, although when I mean recently, I mean like sometime last year, because there were people on YouTube sometime last year who were saying that there was going to be a new Transformers movie, and most people didn't believe them, but you know, I did, since I'm a huge, I guess I wouldn't say huge, but I'm a big Transformers fan. Because, I mean, I didn't see the animated series back, like, what, the 80s or something? 90s? But, I have seen the movies from Michael Bay, such as the first one, second one, third one, and fourth one, which is, the fourth one was Transformers Age of Extinction, which is this one right here. But as we can see right here, this new movie, which is going to be the 5th installment of the series, it is going to be called Transformers: The Last Night. And I'm on the official Wikipedia page, just to let you guys know. It's going to be directed by Michael Bay, of course, and produced by Don Murphy, Tom DeSanto, Lorenzo Di Bonaventura, Akiva Goldsman, which I only know who Michael Bay is. I don't know any of the people who are producing it or who's written it, but it is based on the Transformers toy series from Hasbro. But yeah, so that being said, let's read this Wikipedia page. So, Transformers: The Last Night is an upcoming 2017 American science fiction action film based on the Transformers toy line. It is the 5th installment of the live-action Transformers film series and a sequel to the 2014 Transformers Age of Extinction. This will be the final Transformers film directed by Michael Bay. Mark Wahlberg will reprise his role from the previous film alongside Josh Duhamel. Sorry guys, I'm not really, you know, excited as I should be. I've kind of had like a bad day so far today. I don't know why, but I have. But anyways, reprising his role as William Lennox from the first 3 films. The film is scheduled to be released on June 23rd, 2017. Which is next year in the summer. 2017 in Real D, 3D, IMAX 3D, and 2D. And yeah, like they said, Michael Bay did say that this is going to be his last time directing a Transformers film. And yeah, so we have the humans, Mark Wahlberg as Cade Yeager, which was in the 4th film, Age of Extinction, if any of you guys have ever seen that. A single father and struggled inventor who helps the Autobots during the events of Age of Extinction, yes. Isabella Moner as Isabella, a street-smart tomboy who grew up an orphan and was raised in foster care. Josh Duhamel as Lieutenant Colonel William Lennox, a human soldier who partnered with the Autobots prior to the events of Age of Extinction. Jared Carmichael and Anthony Hopkins. Now, I believe I have heard of Anthony Hopkins in several other films. Or, I don't know, I can't exactly remember. But I've never really heard of Jared Carmichael. And the Transformers, Peter Cullen voices Optimus Prime, the Autobot leader who is searching about the truth of his creators from the events of the previous film. Now, what that means is if you guys had seen Age of Extinction, you would have known at the end of the movie he has like this jetpack on his back and he starts flying up into space, saying, and if you know from all the other Transformers films that Michael Bay directed, he always has like a little bit of dialogue at the end of the movie, like calling out for other Autobots or whatever. But in the last movie, he was calling out to his creators, saying that he was coming for them. So that's what that means right there. And Megatron, the revived Decepticon leader who downloaded his consciousness into a man-made drone known as Galvatron in Age of Extinction. Okay, so Megatron's coming back. Even though he was defeated in the last film as Galvatron, who, if you guys have watched the film before this one, Age of Extinction, Megatron, who had died in the third movie, Dark of the Moon, his consciousness was downloaded into this kind of like transformer, this man-made transformer that could transform, but they did it in, I guess you'd call it, a much cooler way. They like disintegrated down to these little particles and they spun around and then transformed into vehicles, just like the Autobots and Decepticons, but they were like more futuristic and, you know, all that stuff. But yeah, and they destroyed him in the last movie. And Bumblebee, which is my favorite, one of my favorites, the Autobot scout who transforms into a custom-built 2016 Chevrolet Camaro. Now, in all the Transformers movies directed by Michael Bay, he's always been a Chevy Camaro, which I like Camaros. One of my most favorite Camaros is the 1969 Camaro Z28. I believe that's what it was. But, yeah. And Barricade, a Decepticon survivor from Dark of the Moon who transforms into a Celine S281E police car. Now, I didn't even notice that Barricade was in the third movie, Dark of the Moon, but I know he was in the first movie. He was that cop car guy who was chasing after Sam and Bumblebee. And Bumblebee, well, Sam, Bumblebee, and Michaela, who Megan Fox played in the first movie. And Bumblebee beat the crap out of him, destroyed him. Actually, no, I don't believe he destroyed him. Not then and there, but I believe that near the end of the movie, Bumblebee destroyed him. So, yeah. Okay, and production, development, and I'm going on 8 minutes, so I need to hurry this up. But in March 2015, Deadline.com reported that Paramount Pictures was in talks with Oscar winner Akiva Goldsman to pitch new ideas for the Transformers franchise future installments. The studio intends to do what James Cameron and 20th Century Fox had been doing to spawn 3 new Avatar sequels, and what Disney is doing to revive Star Wars with sequels and spin-offs, and to have their own cinematic universe for Transformers similar to Marvel's Marvel Cinematic Universe and Warner Brothers DC Extended Universe. Goldsman will be the head of the future projects and will work with franchise director Michael Bay, executive producer Steven Spielberg, and spin-offs. The writers' room members include Christina Hodson, Lindsay Beer, Andrew Barr, and Gabrielle Ferrari. Robert Kirkman, Art Markham, and Matt Holloway. Zach Penn, Jeff Pinkner, Ken Nolan, and Geneva Robertson Dwart. Kirkman, however, left the room just after one day of presence due to a throat surgery. In July 2015, Akiva Goldsman and Jeff Pinkner were announced to write the script for the film. However, on November 20th, due to Goldsman's commitments on creating a writer's room for G.I. Joe and Micronauts properties, Paramount began to negotiate with art. Sorry guys, it cut out on me, but Paramount began to negotiate with Art Markham and Matt Holloway, as well as Ken Nolan, to write the film. After Transformers: Age of Extinction, Bay decided not to direct any other future Transformers films, but in early January 2016, in an interview with Rolling Stone, he confirmed that he would return to direct the 5th film and that it would be his last Transformers film. Paramount Pictures will spend $80 million for production in Michigan, of which Paramount will receive $21 million of state incentives for filming in the state under agreements entered into before the state legislature eliminated the Film Office Incentive Program in July 2015. Alright, so I'm going to stop boring you guys with reading. I'm not going to read any more of that, but I am going to go down to what I thought was pretty interesting. Well, there's this. Transformers: The Last Night is scheduled to be released on June 23rd, 2017, which I believe we already saw that at the top of the page. And sequel and spin-off. Its sequels, a Bumblebee spin-off, and Transformers 6 are set to be released on June 8th, 2018 and June 28th, 2019, respectively. So that's all I'm going to read for this video. But as you guys can see, this is going to become a big deal for all kinds of Transformers fans. I know it is going to be for me, and especially my mom. She's a big Transformers fan. So yeah. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you guys are Transformers fans, go ahead and tell me in the comments section below. Tell me what your favorite movie was, what your favorite moments in the movie was, and, you know, whatever else you want to say. And, yeah, so, with that being said, if you guys like this video, hit that like button. If you didn't like this video, hit that dislike button. And make sure you hit that subscribe button to subscribe to the D-Gamer channel for more videos like this and more. And so with that also being said, I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.